week on Troy's Views, we talk about letting go. So much more to come. Stay tuned. Man, I love music.
Let me hang it, I just can't forget. Life keeps rolling on and on, slowly.
Hey friends, Troy Burke here. I want to welcome you back to Troy's Views. It's been a while since we've been on here, and a lot's went down in 2018. Well, as many of you YouTubers, subscribers, followers know, January 2018, YouTube changed their partnership policy. Now, if you don't have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers by the 20th of February of this month, us creators are going to lose our partnership. Now, what that means for me is, because I pay for my ads on here, this costs me money. It's always free to you. It will always remain free to you as long as I do this show. My last ad cost me $360, okay? Which that ad got me 42,000 views and interactions, which by the old standards would have got me well over my 10,000 views, and my ads would have started paying for themselves. Because this is non-profit for me. I do this to try, if I can help at least one person, my job is done, because I care. I'm trying to spread positivity. Well, the ads would start paying for themselves instead of me paying out of pocket. The very next day after I got the invoice for the $360 bill for my last ad I ran on a blog called Aware. The blog was about becoming aware in life, things around you, what's really up in life, what's going on, kind of like a life coach blog. That's kind of what I do here. The very next night, I got the email from the creator section of YouTube saying how the policy had changed. Now, this honestly broke my heart. You know, I was the kid in high school that everybody went to for advice, and I had a dear friend from high school approach me on Facebook Messenger last year and say, Troy, you should get a camera, monetize your YouTube page, and run ads, and try to help people out on YouTube with video blogs. So I went out and bought a $1,000 camera, went out and bought Adobe Pro video software. Now, mind you, I'm a musician by trade, but now I'm dabbling in film. Main thing is I bought the resources. I started studying, learning how to target and market, so I could get to the right people that actually enjoy blogs and enjoy life coaching and that sort of thing. I took all the steps possible. Unfortunately, I only have 63 subscribers, which, by the way, people, thank you so much for everybody who tunes in every week, everybody who subscribes, comments. I love you guys. And the fact that I've helped people get jobs, new jobs, help people with their relationships, help people kick drugs and alcohol, I feel I'm doing something right. Now, these are things you guys are telling me. So my work is helping, but by the standards, to order and stay in the partnership, in order to stay in the partnership, I have to come up with a lot of more subscribers by February 20th, unfortunately. Now, I'm not going to be able to keep affording these ads if I'm not making the money back to pay for them, because I paid for these out of my pocket. Now, this is not a pity party. Everybody is going through this right now. There's a lot of you feeling the heat, feeling the pain, in the same boat. Now, something that goes along with the subject I want to get to tonight, which is letting go. Sometimes you let go of baggage, and there's times to stand up and fight. And this is a hypothetical fight. I love YouTube. I love being on YouTube. I think it's a great platform for promoting and helping and all kinds of things. It's a great platform. Hypothetically, I'm fighting for my place on YouTube. I'm not fighting with anybody, but like many others, instead of laying down, selling off the camera and everything, saying that, you know what, with this, I'm standing up and giving it a real effort. So what I need from you guys is real simple. For everybody who subscribes to my YouTube channel from here until the 20th, I am willing to give you a free gift. Now, I have a new EP coming out. The single's already out. We shot a music video for it. The song is called Paradise. And there's a lot of you that don't know about me, and I'm going to explain who I am and what I'm about here in a minute. I am willing to give you a free song for every person who subscribes. All you have to do is just message me, leave me your email address, and boom, there you go. And if you happen to want a CD, which is 5 brand new songs, people have already started paying me $10 for that. And I've talked to them. I got to make it special with them. I'm willing to give you guys the same CD for free if you cover the shipping and handling, which is only $2. Now, there will be links below with my information, my PayPal information, if you want the CD. If not, you just want to help me out, all I need you to do is subscribe, people. And I'm willing to give you guys a gift in return. Give you a free song or a CD if you cover shipping and handling on the CD. Now, these blogs that I do come from my real life experiences, friends or family members. This is all reality. I've spent the last year, once I started waking up in life, realizing what was going on, Google searching, going to the library, researching the facts on human nature, the facts on how to meditate properly, what works, what doesn't, what's this life, what's our lives really about. Some people think we live in a matrix. I'm not going to touch that. But what I am going to say, there's a lot of falsehood, and I do believe in you guys, and I believe in myself. A lot of people are waking up. So that's another reason I do these blogs. I feel strongly about them, and I want to help those who are not awake maybe wake up. And those that are awake, help you out, help make your day a little bit better day by day. Now, like I said, this cost me a lot to do because I don't know a lot of people on here, so I have to spend the advertisement money to get out and find you people. It's very expensive, and especially to give it out for free, which that comes from my heart. I do this, I enjoy it, I love doing it, it's free. But if you guys will get behind me and subscribe to my channel, I'll be able to keep paying for the ads, keep doing these. And like I said, I'll give you a gift for doing it. It's that simple. Moving on, let's talk about letting go. Now, have you ever heard the old saying, if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got? Well, this saying's been playing on a loop in my head for over the last week, especially after what I just talked about. Going through my second divorce, I'm putting out new music as I just spoke of. I got a new day job, all at the age of 40. I just turned 40 years old the 1st of November. And let's just say I personally put myself through a lot of turmoil. But hey, I'm bullheaded. I have to learn things the hard way to find out in the end if I just would have quit going down the same paths in life and sidestep the same things that don't work. If I just let go of that stuff, my life could have been a little bit better a little bit sooner. Okay? Now, I told you I was going to tell you about myself. there's two main things I do here on YouTube. One, I play music, I write songs, so therefore I create music. And I put music videos out. And the second thing I do, I'm a video blogger, kind of a life coach. I give advice from real life experiences. And that's the main point of this video tonight. And what we're going to talk about is finding ways to let go of the depression, maybe the drugs or alcohol, that bad relationship, that bad business move. We're going to talk about ways to ultimately let go of the baggage once and for all. I had a friend message me the other day on a messenger on Facebook, and he's the same friend that always reminds me, you're always going to get what you always got if you always do what you always did. Well, and he reminded me of that, and he's usually pertaining to music because we create some music together in the studio and whatnot. There was something different though. I don't know if it's how he said that this time, because he always says it the same way, I'm pretty sure. But I had an epiphany. This has been last weekend. Yeah, it's been about a week. Last weekend. And it just stopped me in my tracks. I mean, guys, I was speechless for 24 hours. All I could do is sit on my couch with my dog and reflect back at all the mistakes that I made in life. What are the things that I kept repeating over and over again, thinking I was going to get different results? Well, you don't. You get the same results. And it really hit me. I think it's the more you wake up, the more things hit you. Makes sense. Easy enough, right? It was one of those. And to have the epiphany, there was a blessing in disguise. And that blessing was the learning from the mistakes. Like really evaluating, looking at the mistakes once I start evaluating my life. You know, once you can pinpoint your mistakes, the quicker and easier it is to move on with your life and let go and not repeat those same mistakes. So the blessing in disguise, the epiphany was, wait a minute, I can learn from this. I am learning from this, and I'm done with the BS. I'm sure, like when I was done with drinking, I've been sober for over 2 years. I've been clean. I OD'd on drugs for over 2 years. When I was done with both of those, my willpower said, Troy, you're done with this, S-H-I-T. I was really done. Now that's how this epiphany was. I am done with the BS. I'm not going to keep repeating and expecting to get different results. I'm going to try new things. I'm going to move on. I'm going to cut it loose. I'm going to let go. I'm going to raise my vibrations, people. That's the way to, one of the main ways to raise your vibrations is to let go. Let go. Move on to something else. It's not healthy for you to keep dwelling in the. Okay? Sit and think for a minute. How many mistakes are you involved in? Right now, how many mistakes have you done this week? Are they familiar to you? Have you made these same mistakes before, possibly? You know, because these mistakes do add up. How many are you involved in? Well, I would say all of them, because you can think about them, you can evaluate them, and if you're involved in them, therefore, you have ownership in those mistakes. How many of those mistakes do you blame somebody else instead of yourself? Probably all of them, or most of them. Look, you have to forgive other people. You're to blame as well. If you're involved in all of those mistakes, it is your fault too. So, take ownership. That's the first step. Take ownership for your mistakes. Be honest with yourself. Look, I effed up. And then you can pinpoint it. This is where I effed up. This is what I'm not going to do again. Forgive the other people. And you might need to apologize to them as well. But forgive yourself as well. Once you can pinpoint your mistake and make up your mind you're not going to repeat that mistake, you forgive other people and you can forgive yourself, then you can truly let go and move on to a higher vibration. You know, people used to tell me, try again. What they didn't tell me was the try again only works if you tweak a plan or tweak a goal. Say you keep, like for years and years and years, I tried to get a record deal. I never got that record deal because I kept repeating the same exact steps. I just kept sending demos out to record companies, emailing record companies, this and that. Well, one time I emailed a record company and said, look, I'm going to be playing this show here in Indianapolis, and I sent them a t-shirt. I sent them 2 free tickets because it was a ticket show. You had to buy a ticket to get in the door. And I sent them a free CD. I said, these are gifts. If you have time, come see the show. If you have time, come see the show. Well, that company sent one of their A&R reps, which we didn't know because they didn't say anything to us, to the show. This was on a Saturday. That following Monday, the same record company called me back. That's how I got my first record deal with my band Jasmine. We were signed for almost 3 years. Played in Nashville, Tennessee, thanks to a friend who helped me book the show. Great gig. It was a great time. My point is, though, I tweaked that plan. I did not repeat the exact same steps. So my try again was tweaked. That is how I got the different result. So learn from your mistakes. Don't repeat the same mistakes. Learn to let go. Raise your vibrations. Well, friends, always, I love you. You find any of this useful, subscribe, like, share. I want you to start commenting too. I want to hear back from you. Let's keep this going. And like I said, if we can get 1,000 subscribers, I can keep paying for the ads to keep giving you guys content. I want to keep doing this regardless, but let's get it up to 1,000. I'll give you a free song, and if you want the CD, I'll send you a free CD if you send me $2 shipping and handling cost, okay? There's always quite a few links below, including my PayPal link if you want the CD. Watch the video this side or that side. Always do some cool stuff, and always trying to help the best I can. You guys have a blessed weekend. I love y'all. See you next week. Bye.
Let me hang it, I just can't forget.